Yeah, thank you for joining me in today's webinar. This is TrackTech webinars, and as we know, as our culture in TrackTech webinar, we come up with wonderful, powerful, and insightful educative program and trainings for you in order to ensure that you are financially independent and you create solutions that the whole world will marvel at, and at the same time you become an authority in that which you are doing. And today's edition of TrackTech webinars will not be different. And as today we'll be looking at the car tracking business. The car tracking business, and I know somebody is already excited. And today what I want to show you is how you can make between 200,000 naira to 1 million naira monthly by installing trackers on vehicle, even if you never did engineering in school. So I want you to pay attention to everything I will be sharing today, and I want you to take the necessary action. So let's go straight into the webinar. I just want to let you know that what I'm going to share with you is not anything like affiliate marketing or blogging or writing and the likes. Of course, as a company, as an individual, I am into blogging. I write a lot. I am into copywriting, digital arts and all that. But I discovered that a lot of people, a lot of my students, they really want something practical, something they can lay their hands upon, something that is a bit more human, rather than this digital stuff. And that's why I believe that car tracking business is one of those things that you will really want to benefit from. Even if you have not succeeded with any of these skills that I've just listed, affiliate marketing, online business and all that, with this business model I'll be introducing to you and you'll be learning a little bit from, the opportunity is just perfect. If you want to, if you are looking at increasing your chances, then I want to bet you that this business model is just perfect for you. Now let's just move straight to what I would like to show you in this webinar. What I want to show you, how you can acquire this new skill and how you can use this new skill to start a weekend job. Yeah, you can start this skill on your weekends. You can start making money with these skills on your weekend. You can make extra cash in this year 2022 and even beyond. You can be debt free. By the time I'm done with you with this training, I want to assure you it will open you up to a debt-free life. And of course, after you have scaled this business to a level, you can then resign your present job and start to face this business headlong. With this skill also, you can prove to people that you are not a failure. Yeah, you are not a failure. You provide solution and people pay you as a result of that. And I want to tell you lastly that by the time you are done with this webinar, you should be able to take care of your family and yourself conveniently, comfortably, the way you wanted to. Now I want you to stay with me to the end of this course because there's something I would like to show you. And before I read out what you'll be learning in this free webinar, let me show you my first gift here, and you will have it now at the end of this webinar, just because you agreed to join me and you will take the needed action. I want to believe you take the needed action. I will tell you how you can get at least 10 new leads daily for any business you do. And I also share with you the script I use, to get 10 new leads every day. 10 new leads every day without paying for ads, without running any special promotions. How you can get these leads for free, and the script I use, irrespective of any business you are doing. And this script you also you find it handy even in this car tracking business. So let's move straight into the webinar. This is what you will discover in the webinar. Number one, I want to show you the amazing benefits of the car tracking business model. Then number two, I'll be able to tell you what you need to do or what you need to start this business today, and what are those things you need to start the business. And I'll also be showing you how you can make between 200,000 naira to 1 million naira installing vehicle trackers for people, for companies, and I'll also be sharing with you a gift which I don't want you to be deprived of. Now this is what you are going to do for me right now. You're going to give me your 101% attention, because 100% attention might not might not make it, but your 101% attention I can still manage. Then you need to grab a note and a pen to jot down something, because I tell my student the faintest ink is sharper than the sharpest brain. Then I need you to excuse yourself from Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitter, or any other social media for the next few minutes of this webinar. I hope you are doing that now. If you are yet to do that, can you start doing that now? Let's move ahead. Now, I know people want to drag me after this webinar that, oh, the result, I didn't get any result. Oh, the webinar is not educative. Now, I need you to pay attention to this and to this disclaimer. It's so important. The result that I'll be sharing, or that I will share in this webinar, is not typical. It's what somebody did. So, you may get a different result, more result, even lesser result than this. Then your hard work, your commitment to excellence, and a can-do attitude will make a difference. You must be hardworking, you must be committed to excellence, and you must have that can-do mentality before you can make a difference. Then you need to start taking the required action, and that required action is very key. A lot of action will have to be made after this webinar. Please do well for the sake of your life, for the sake of your financial prosperity. Take the required action. Now let's go. The first part of the webinar, I want to show you the amazing benefit of the car tracking business model. Now let me just paint the scenario. I have a friend, Dotun, and Dotun has been working for a while, and he decided to buy a car for himself to enhance his mobility because of the nature of the job he does. So he needs a car. So Dotun decided to settle down for a Toyota Corolla Sport, and he bought it to a bit above 2 million naira. I think that was what he told me, that I bought it a little bit above 2 million naira. I don't know whether it's the price is okay, but it's a second hand a used car anyway, but it's a UK used car. So after 3 months of purchase, he was traveling on a highway in Nigeria, and you know how porous Nigeria security architecture is. His car was hijacked, and in fact Dotun nearly lost his life. And thanks to God, he came out of the sad incident. He came out very sad, depressed, and also in pain for the loss of his car. And I want to believe this situation is also very rampant and very common even nowadays in Nigeria. All effort to recover his car proved abortive because in Nigeria no concrete process is set to get back your stolen vehicle, except if you are lucky with the security agent. So the chances of you recovering your vehicle is like, let me say, 5%. If you involve the Nigerian police or whatever security architect we have in Nigeria, they may not be able to recover it. Yeah, that's just the truth. And he tried all his best. He never recovered his car till today. Dotun never recovered it. So I just want to ask, what if Dotun had installed a tracker on his vehicle? And I want to tell you that if he had a tracker on his vehicle, Dotun will have stood a higher chance of recovering his vehicle. And I've been hearing a lot of stories like that. When I know people tell me they can't find their vehicle, they are unable to I say, you bought a vehicle of 2 million, 3 million, 5 million naira, and to install a tracker becomes an issue. And that's the scenario. And I believe that with this webinar, you'll be able to embrace the beauty of car tracking business, because car tracking business model is one untapped business model that many do not even know how to go about it. They don't know how to go about it, yet it's what has a very huge potential of making as many that are going to this business super rich. But it's a workable business model. Reason being that the equipment, the skills needed to run this business is available in Nigeria. You don't need to travel to South Africa to learn how to be a car tracker installer. So you'll be able to do that. And in fact, you don't need to go to a physical training. You can get that training online, watch it via a course, and you will start the business right away. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. Now let's talk about the benefit of this car tracking business. So long as Nigeria still has security issues, this business will remain relevant. Please, I'm not praying that Nigeria will not, leave this sorry state, but I'm saying that so far this country still has these issues with kidnapping, theft, and all that. This business is a hot cake. People want to install trackers to increase the chances of recovering their vehicles. It's not even only car. Some people now install trackers on their bikes. Some parents even install trackers on their children. It's as huge and massive as that. Even countries with very strong security architecture have car tracking as one of the way of insuring their vehicles. Sorry, I meant to write insuring, not ensuring. One of the policy of advanced country is that they ensure that every vehicle has car trackers. So that's why they strongly recommend tracker to come with any vehicle they are bringing into their country. But Nigeria, anything goes. It's according to statistics, 65,000 cars are imported yearly, on a yearly basis, and 85% of them are used cars. And you know what that means? Most of these used cars, in fact, virtually all of these used cars, they are with no tracking system. So that you have enough tracker installation to do. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that amazing? I tell you, that is the truth. 85% of these 65,000 cars, they don't have trackers, and then they need people to install trackers for them. And you can charge between 30,000 naira to 100,000 naira to install the tracker per car. I mean per car now. You can start between 30 to 100,000 naira if you package your service offering very, very well. I tell you, I will show you how that is done in subsequent slides. You do not have to leave your full-time job. You can have this as a weekend job as well. You don't need to resign your full-time job. You can make it your weekend also. You do not need a degree, an engineering degree. You don't need that. You don't need that. All you need is common sense, ability to learn. I'll talk more about that in the subsequent slides. You can create a business plan and win funding with this business model. Let's move ahead. 2. What do I need to start this business today? What do I need? Number 1, you need a willingness to learn. A willingness to learn. I've said that in previous slide that you don't need an engineering degree. You don't need that. If you are willing to learn, then you are good to go. Then you should have a business plan to be guided. Though it's not compulsory, but you will need a business plan to be guided on what to do. Now, trackers, you will need trackers from different vendors, so you can do your research, or you pay attention to the end of this webinar where I'm going to show you how you can get this done without stress. Now, you will need tools as well, pliers and cutters, electronic testers to test them for the current, the power rating, the resistance, and all that. You need these electronic testers. You need some wires and cables, some indicators, you need fuses, and some other electronic components that you will need, when installing this car tracker. Another thing you need is the market. You will need the market. So you need to start doing thorough research about the you will be giving the services to. Then lastly, you need the skill and mentoring. I will talk more about this in a bit. You need a skill. It is so important, so that you will start on a very right footing. And mentoring is also key for you to avoid unnecessary mistake. And I want to tell you that with the right skill and the right mentoring, you can install a tracker in less than 2 hours. You can install a tracker in a vehicle in less than 2 hours. Wow. Now, how to make between 200,000 naira to 1 million naira per month by installing vehicle tracker for people and for companies or businesses. I want to show you something now, and I want you to pay attention to this next slide. 1, I've said it before, you need to get the right skill and mentoring. I cannot overemphasize this. The right skill is so important. The right mentoring is so important. You need people that will hold you by the hand and teach you the nitty-gritty of this business. Then, of course, after having the right mentors and the right skill, which I believe you will have by the time I'm done with this webinar, you need to get your vendors and their support contact. I know that by the time you get training and the right training for this type of business, you'll be given the contact of vendors that will supply these trackers to you, and you can also decide to ship it even into the country and become a distributor. It is very, very possible, but ensure that your vendor has a robust support. It is so important, because if you run into issues, you'll be able to report to them and they will give you their own back-end support. Then you need to do online research. That now we are talking about market now. You need to now do online research on at least 10 companies who will need this service. And this is how I do it. Apart from card tracking business that we do in TrackTech Digitals, we also do a lot of things, and we use this simple business, simple marketing research tool. We go to Instagram and we use hashtag. For example, if you want to look for people that will need your service, you just go to Instagram. On the search tab, just search for hashtag logistic company, because logistic company will need your, do you get that? They will need your service. You can just hashtag churches, hashtag. You can go to Facebook group, also Google search, LinkedIn search, using the LinkedIn search, and Google Maps. Go to Google Maps, just search it. It will bring out a list of businesses, as many businesses as possible. You can go into their DMs. If their email is available on Google Maps, or your phone number, call them, give them a call, or send them a WhatsApp message, and you are getting their leads, all like that, so cheap. I know somebody has grabbed something there now, so start implementing that. Another way of making money is walk into the car dealer office, any car dealer office around you, as many as possible that you can go to. Then give them your offer. You can give them a huge discount. If someone buys a car from them, let them introduce your tracking business and the importance of that tracking business. You can decide to give them 20% on the deal. You know how to cut it. Do you get that? And I want to believe most of those car dealers, especially their boys, those boys that works with them, they will want to embrace this offer. Do you get that? And that's how you make money from right, left, and center. Now you need to create a proposal. I'll make this script available if you take the necessary action. You need a proposal that you take around when you want to visit car dealers. In fact, the proposal that you share into the DM, you share with them, with these companies in their DMs, and reach out to them. You should have a proposal. You don't just go to them and just tell them no. You should have a hot, powerful proposal. Then another thing you need to do to start making money is position yourself as an authority. Your Facebook page, your LinkedIn page, they are not for fun. They are not for Ukraine and Russia, who is right, who is wrong. Start selling your offers right now. It's possible. A lot of people are not doing this business. You can start that business. Now, leverage on WhatsApp. Create beautiful flyers. If you need a beautiful flyer, reach us at TrackTech Digitals. We help you create beautiful flyers, campaign flyers for your offers. Start sharing it on WhatsApp. Do a contest. There's many people that brings so amount of referrals. You will have so gifts for them. I hope that makes sense. Leverage on referrals from friends. I just said that. Then lastly, you need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. I told you while I started in the disclaimer that your can-do attitude, your hard work, your commitment is so key when you want to get the right result in any endeavor at all. Now let's just do a little bit of maths. If you charge 40,000 naira per installation, and for 1 week you did 2 installations, that is a cool what? 40,000 naira times 2 is what? 80,000 naira. And for a month, that would be 80,000 naira times 4. That's 320,000 naira cool cash. 320,000 naira cool cash. And of course, no amount of money for budgeting for ads, no budget for ads, no budget for special promotions, none of that. And you are getting 320,000 naira cool cash. Free referrals. What if you now run ads? What if you now create a contest, or you go to TV on radio station and run a jingle? Your results will be what? Will be limitless. And that's how smart people make millions from installing what? Trackers to vehicles. Now, as a wrap, car tracking business is one business I know works well in Nigeria. I know it works well. Who wouldn't want to invest 100,000 naira to secure a vehicle of 5 million naira if he knows that the car tracker will increase the chances of his vehicle recovery in case of theft? Who will not? Even you. You won't mind parting away with 100,000 naira to secure your vehicle, to avoid story that touches. You should start solving this huge societal problem of car theft, and it's a business that is easy to start, easier to scale, and overhead cost is very low. So car tracking business is what you can start today, and I believe it is possible. I so much believe, and that's why I am taking my pain to create this webinar just for you. Now, would you agree with me that it's a time well spent? Now I need your comments in the comment box. I need your response. Just drop your response. Is it a time well spent? Now, this is what we want to do. However, it is not how far, but how well you are ready to get, to taking your financial goals seriously by offering solutions to the car theft challenges in the society. The society is bereaved of a lot of societal ills, and one of these is car theft. You park your car, another person hijacks it and drives it away, or your car is hijacked at gunpoint. It's a painstaking experience. But when you create this solution for people want to pay you. I tell you, people want to pay you for doing this. So an hour or so is not even up to an hour. Presentation is definitely not enough to go into the nitty-gritty of what I have shared or what I could have shared today. And I want to believe you agree with me. Even if I spend an hour or two, it will not be enough, because I have a lot of things to share actually. But I know because of time constraint, and because I really want you to have the best, that's why I'm creating this crash training for you, so you can easily get a firm grip of this business model. Now, I want to tell you this. Now, I don't want you to pay attention to it. Just imagine that you are shown an introduction to car tracker installation, and you are given a course that breaks down everything about car installation, car tracking installation, including the terms, terminology, everything that will help you to speak like an expert. How would that feel? How will that be for you? Imagine you are introduced to the tools that you need, for this course, for this skill. These tools can easily be gotten. So there is a module, a training that will help you to learn how you can use these tools when you are installing your trackers to save time. Then you will learn. What if you are told or you are shown how to practice what you have learned in real life before working for a customer? Yes. What if you are shown how the special way some other students, that wants to learn this skill, how they practice for faster understanding? What if you are shown? What if you are shown the different types of vehicle you will meet in this job, and how you can install tracker on each of them? Do you get that? You will also be shown the best car you can work on and the vehicles you must avoid. Absolutely. Do you see the reason why you need the right skill now to be able to go into this business? What if you discover the special way to price your service that your clients will happily pay, they will pay for your service without holding back. What if you are shown the best way of positioning yourself as an expert so that you can attract more customers and make them come back for your service and even refer other people? You need to learn this as well, and it's a great thing that I'll be showing you even after this slide. Now, what if you are shown the different installation procedure, how to fix trackers in vehicle, how to install tracker in less than 2 hours on a vehicle? What if you are shown how to automatically activate trackers for your client by sending SMS command? Your client can also track their vehicle via SMS command, even in the case of theft. What if you are shown those beautiful way of doing this? What if you are also shown the easier way to get license and become a licensed car tracker installer? So you don't have to, so you can work, so that you will be able to work with government agency and high profile personnel. Nigeria, we are certificate crazy. So what if you are shown how to get the certificates? Now, I want to believe that's awesome. That's awesome. To me, it's awesome, and I want to know to you it's awesome. So, and I want to believe it's something that you will want to give it a try. So, how many of you want this? I want to know as many of you that will want it. I want to know if you will want this offer. Now, Prince Ikenna Abengowe, we will always call him Prince. He's a renowned certified vehicle tracker expert, and is a very good friend of ours in TrackTech. He has agreed to give you the benefit of becoming the next big certified car tracker installer in the next 14 days. Yes, he has agreed to start that journey with you, and you also starting that journey with him, and is ready to mentor you along the path. So with him, because he has installed as many vehicles as possible in this country, and in fact he has also created a course to that effect, and that's what I want to be showing you even in the next slides. Now, but bros, wait, how much are we paying? Normally, when this course came out, Prince sold this course at the rate of 50,000 naira. That's how much he sold it. But because you have watched this webinar this far, Prince has agreed to give you a discount, and a discount of 30,000 naira. He's removing 30,000 naira of this 50,000 naira, and with just 20,000 naira, you have unlimited access to car tracking business course. That's sweet. Ooh, 20,000 naira is too much, my dear. This is a knowledge of a lifetime. And some of you are looking at the way of japaing, of leaving the country. This skill alone can make you comfortable, decent living if you leave this country and you share with people abroad that you have this skill. So don't look at that 20,000 naira, bro, sis. Don't look at that 20,000 naira. Look at the enormous opportunity, the financial capacity this skill alone will bring to you. Like I said, it's not affiliate marketing, it's not digital marketing, it's not online marketing, it's not graphic design, it's not network marketing that you bring two people before you can get your bonus. No, this is a skill that is in demand. Now, what is in for you in this course? Actually, I have shared everything in previous slides, what you learn. So you will learn everything there is to know about car tracking business and how you can become a certified car tracker installer in 14 days or less. And the beauty of it is that it's not a physical course. Somebody's already happy. You don't need to travel to Abuja or travel to Lagos or to Port Harcourt before you can get this training. No, it's an online course, and the training is self-paced for you to practice even when you are on a paid job. Even when you are on a paid job, when you come back from your work, an hour a day, you can start practicing those course module, and before you know it, in a matter of a week or two, you already have a firm grip on how to install tracker for people, and you can start raking in your millions. With the link I will share with you to make commitment to the course, Prince has made module 1 of the course available to you for free. So Prince has decided that the module 1 of the card tracking business course will be free for as many that will click on the link that I will be sharing with you right now. But I won't share it now. There's another thing you need to know. Prince is also giving you another bonus. It's going to give you the list of suppliers, those people that supply. You know, I talked about vendors, those people that supplies him trackers, where you can get trackers at a very cheap rate, and in fact you can even resell the tracker at a very much higher price, so you have more cash. And that information costs him 30,000 naira, but you are getting it for free. Then you also learn how to run that business actually, you know, profitably. So it's going to teach you the business side of the card tracking installation. Now, mentoring. I talked about mentoring. Yes, Prince is going to give you access to his closed Telegram group for mentoring purpose, where you will get direct access to him to ask him anything you wish to ask him on the job. Isn't that amazing? Now, that's not all. For the next 20 people that will sign up for that course, I promise you 3 gifts, but actually 2 will be made available. The third one is conditional. If you can buy that course via the link I will share after now, you will have access to that script I told you about that I use in closing 10 leads per day on the internet. Whether you are doing any other business apart from this car tracking business you want to venture into, you can also use this script to close in 10 leads per day. Now, I will also give you on-demand Facebook ad course worth 50,000 naira. So you learn how to use Facebook to promote this car tracking business. I'm going to be giving it to you from the staple of TrackTech Digitals, and I want to believe you are going to enjoy it. The worth of it, the network worth of that course is 50,000 naira. But I'm going to give you for free for the next 20 people that will sign up for the course. And that's not all. If you can also refer somebody to buy the course, I'll be giving you the Smart Business Automation course, where I will show you how to use the power of emails, how to use the power of chatbots to grow any business at all you do. I want to believe that is amazing. Now, you get all this value and make your dream come alive with just a commitment to take action, commitment to invest in the right knowledge to get your business, I'm sorry for that, to get your business, your financial goals ready, and to start solving problems for other people, especially that of card theft. Just with 20,000 naira, you have access to card tracking business. So that's all for today, and I want to say thank you for joining me in this powerful, enlightening webinar. Make sure you make it to card tracking business course. It is so important. Make sure you make it into it. I have only shown you how that is possible. Then it's now left for you to take the bull by the horn and start raking in your millions, installing trackers for other people. Thank you so much for your time. Till I come your way, remain positive. Bye.